overrun cattle stall, seated by a cold hard wall. Over in Bethlehem town, as the silent stars shone down, they sang songs to a pretty little baby. Never on earth was such a pretty baby. Over in Bethlehem town, as the silent stars shone down, as the silent stars shone down.
The setting is Bethlehem. In the days when the Roman Emperor Caesar Augustus declared that everyone throughout the Roman world should be on a tax list, so a census of the people needed to be taken, which means everyone has to go to their ancestors' own city to be registered and counted. What may be interesting is the biblical scripture from Luke 2, which will be dramatized, but with a new technological twist. Reporters from the TV station KBETH Live are there to get interviews of the people on the street due to the shortages of places to stay in the small town of Bethlehem. So many have come to be counted. Where should they all sleep?
Well, Jesse, here we are in this tiny little town of Bethlehem. Who really cares if there's not enough room to stay in during the census?
The TV station seems to care. Let's go see if we can find someone who could give us some leads about Bethlehem. Hey, that must be the mayor. Let's go ask some questions.
This is David Davidson, roving reporter.
And Jesse Jefferson.
Coming in live from the KBETH TV Live from the streets of Bethlehem.
So, Mayor, how many people are you expecting here in the next few days?
Our fair city of Bethlehem has quite the history of famous descendants. The House of David all need to come here from miles around to register.
Yes, that is very interesting. But tell me, what about the shortage of places to stay?
The House of David we welcome all of the House of David and we won't turn away a soul. We will find room even if it is in a cave, a barn, or somewhere. They will have shelter. This is truly a historic occasion. Our beloved emperor...
Okay, thank you, Mayor. We know you are very busy. That was close. We really don't need to bring politics into this.
Let's go find some innkeepers. Hey, there's the largest hotel in town.
Here we have the innkeeper from the Stay Here Hilton. How's business, ma'am?
It is crazy. What are people thinking? They just keep coming without a reservation and expect to find a room. Now I am putting 3 families in every room, but there is absolutely no more room. But the census is very good for business, if you know what I mean.
Yes, that is very good and all. What about one more innkeeper?
Ma'am, how are you doing today here at the Stay Here at a place like home inn?
A little town of Bethlehem, how still it used to lie, and watch the silent stars go by. I was such a small one, my heart goes out to all those people who need a place to stay. I know every family's putting up their relatives, plus strangers, to find every little shelter they can, and I'm committed to do the same.
That is very good.
I have been following you both around the town and listening to what the townsfolk have been saying. But they are missing the whole point about Bethlehem. The House of David. You know the scriptures. Naomi and her husband were from Bethlehem. Naomi brought Ruth back to Bethlehem. Ruth married Boaz and were grandparents to Jesse, the stump of which the future Messiah will shoot out of the family tree.
May I cut in? Yes, Isaiah, the prophet, has written of old how Jesse's branch, which was King David, and on down to God's new creation. Emmanuel, which means God with us. O come, Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel. Back to Bethlehem.
Okay, let's lighten this broadcast up a bit. Get some fun going.
Here are some visitors. Excuse me, how long did it take for you guys to get here?
Oh my goodness, are we on TV?
Yes, you are on KBETH TV Live. Tell me, did you have trouble booking a room to stay?
No, when we heard the decree from Emperor Augustus, we got right online to book a room.
Roomsinbethlehem.com. Book them immediately.
But we found out we have to share it with a few other families. We may or may not even be related to them.
So, how far did you have to travel to get here?
It was quite a walk, about 40 miles, but we heard about a family that came from Nazareth, which is about 80 miles north.
Well, that is very far. Have a good time in Bethlehem.
Here we have a couple. Sir, looks like you've been traveling a long way.
Yes, it's a far journey, and no one has room in the big hotels.
Joseph, can we keep looking?
As you can see, my wife is tired. We're gonna keep searching.
Hey, how about these guys? Did you guys have any trouble finding a place to stay for the census?
Who, us?
Did you have trouble finding a room?
No, we are shepherds. We stay up all night in the fields watching over our flocks.
We were told by heavenly angels to go to David's city of Bethlehem to find a baby in a manger.
Where are you going right now?
Gloria.
Well, that about covers the goings-on in Bethlehem today. No matter what you hear, believe me, there is no room to stay. This is David Davidson
And Jesse Jefferson.
from KBETH TV Live.
Okay, good job, David. Nothing else happening. Although that shepherd and that baby angel story, we're out of here.
Oh, and did you notice that that star seemed to stay in the same place all evening?
I think these kids and Claire deserve another big hand.